Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do a little bit of vlogging. I'm not very good at it, but there's a question that I wanted to answer, and I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. Let me give you a little bit of background. I've been following a new to me vlogging channel called the Mommy and Gracie Show, and they do a lot of doll hunts, a lot of Monster High dolls and a lot of doll reviews, but the reason why I watch it is because I personally like to see older doll collectors, and the family dynamic between Mommy and Gracie is really cute. So I've just been following their channel and following some of their more recent videos, and they are asking this question that I really wanted to answer, and it is a contest video, but I personally just really wanted to answer the question more than anything else. And the question is if you had $1 million to spend, and you could only give it to a charity, a cause, or I think it was a group, which one would you give it to and why? And so I really like this question, especially this time of year, because it gets a lot of people thinking about giving back and giving back to their community and what they would like to do. So here are the answer to my questions. Here are the answer to the questions, and I have a few because I'm just that kind of scattered person almost. But the first one is definitely the cause that I would love to give money to are the arts, and that is performing and visual as well. And this is where you get a little backstory about me. Oh gosh, when I was really little, maybe in first or second grade, I was diagnosed with a learning disability, and I didn't ever get the name of this disability, except for the fact that it's a processing problem. And so what happens in my brain is that what happens in everybody's brain is that when you do spelling, or when you study for tests and things like that, that knowledge is put into your short-term memory. And then as you keep studying and keep learning, it goes back to your long-term memory, and that's where you retain the facts. My problem is that my short-term memory does not go into my long-term memory, and so it takes me twice as long as everybody else to learn the concepts and to learn the facts. And so so I struggled through school. I still struggle, not as much, because as you grow older, your pathways, your brain is it's really cool, and the pathways connect differently. And so even though it might not be from A to B, it might be like zzz, 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 with me, it gets back there. And so for me, it's just kind of, like I said, takes longer, but I do retain the knowledge, and I did graduate, and I do have a degree and all of that, but that's beside the point. So anyway, because of my learning disability, I had a really hard time in school. I would spend hours on homework crying because I didn't get it. And so the one thing that really helped me through school was, for me personally, performing arts. I know other people have visual arts with the painting and all of that, and drawing. For me, it was definitely the performing arts, choir, theater, and dance. Dance more when I got into college, but choir and theater definitely. And I think without those two things, that really made me go to school, and I really looked forward and was really excited to go to school because of those things. I don't think that I would have been a teacher or would have wanted to be a teacher and inspire kids. But because I was inspired, I think I loved to do that. So the arts are something that is really, really, really important to me, and I believe that everybody should be able to do it, whether they're rich or poor, and my family was on the poorer side, so I didn't, if it wasn't in school, I didn't get to do it. So I'm just so glad that the schools that I went to had programs like that. So my first cause would definitely be giving money to the arts, and it hurts to see some of these schools say, you know, to cancel their art programs because there isn't a budget for it, because I know that there's quite a few people like me that really found a place and really found friends, and without those things, I don't think that that would have happened. So definitely the arts are a major thing for me. The second thing, and this has really been on my mind recently because of the class, I'm going back to school. I have a degree, but I'm going back to school because I kind of changed careers. And so I'm in an infant toddler class right now. And we had a speaker one night come in, and she was from the Crisis Center Nursery. And this has been, like I said, spinning around in my head for a while. And if I had money to give them, I would definitely give them to that. But I think it's more important that sometimes we give of our time. And so the Crisis Center Nursery is a place for children and families to come. And what it does is it actually helps families, I guess, more. So children can stay at the Crisis Center Nursery for up to a week. Day and night, 24 hours a day. They feed them, they clothe them, they get to play. And so what it is that it's a place where you can go if you're stressed. And so families, a lot of times family things come up. And for any of you viewers out there that are watching this and are little, just kind of, I guess, skip over it because it's a very sensitive topic. But sometimes in families, stress can cause mommies and daddies to do things that they would never do otherwise. And so this center is a place for kids, for the parents to take the kids without the staff being judgmental. And it's a place for them to take them before abuse happens. And it's just so great. They run off of grants and things like that, and they don't make any money, but they really serve the community, and they really help the kids out by giving them a safe place to go when mommies and daddies are under so much stress that they can't physically take care of the kid, or they're ready to hurt that child. And it's a place before you have to call in and take that kid away from the home, because that's not what they're there for. They're there to bring the families back together. Another thing that they do is for single moms or dads who are working and who are going to school, they give them what they call respite breaks. And so what this is if the parent needs time to study, or they're feeling so overwhelmed with school and work and all of that, they can drop the kids off for the weekend, and then they can go and study and do what they need to do. And the center actually, the Nursery Crisis Center actually wants these parents to be adults as well, and to spend some time with adults. And I think that that's really important too, that they want the adults to kind of take those couple of days if they need it, and be able to be adults, hang out with friends if they need to, and that sort of thing, because it's really important that adults also hang out with adults and not just with kids all of the time. So it's just a good place, and they have a good mission, and they take care of these kids, and yeah, and so they have all types of stuff. They're doing they give out food. They're doing present where people in the community come and wrap presents for the kids as well, and to give out for a Christmas party, things like that. So and the Crisis Center Nursery, it is for any age of children. They serve, like she said, the youngest child they had was just a couple of hours old because the mom was in prison. All the way up to, 12 or 13, I think. And so some of the times, some of the kids, they were saying, actually say, Mommy, you need a little bit of break, so I want to go and go have fun with my friends. And so, yeah. So that's really important, to take care of the kids in our community, because the kids are actually the future of, us. So I think that that's important to do that as well. And then the third one, and this video is going to be super long and I'm sorry about that, but the third one is I actually also have a passion for animals and caring for them as well, and I would give money also to a wildlife center in the area. I worked in 2009, I actually started to, I'm like dating myself here, intern for a wildlife center museum in my area. And that's when I first started getting into the whole wildlife causes as well. So I would definitely do that. There's quite a few centers around here that take care of, that treat and then release. And that's the most important thing, is that they release any wildlife that they can back into the environment, because that's where they belong. They're not pets, but they're definitely able to treat and release all of the animals and to take care of the animals around us, because it's just, yeah, that's also another cause on my heart. So yeah, super long video. 3 causes, definitely the arts, the crisis center, nursery, or any place where children are able to just be kids and to have fun and to be taken care of and loved, even in hard times. And then definitely wildlife and animals. So yeah. All right. Thanks for watching this video. If you got all the way through it, you know what? I would like to hear your comments too. I know this is for somebody else's video, but if you want to answer the question, I would love to do that. So, and I would love to hear some of the causes that are near and dear to your heart. So go ahead and put them down in the comment section. Or if you feel comfortable, you can also record the video. And what the Mommy and Gracie Show blog has done is that they asked you to, when you upload this video, copy the link and give it to them. And so that way you can also, if you want to share it with her too, but if you just want to share it with me, that's fine too. So just copy and link it, and I'll watch the video too. All right? Because it's such a great thing, and it's such, at this time of year, it's you know, all about presents for me and what I get and what I want and my wish list to Santa. And so sometimes it's nice to hear what people do for others and how they pass it on. And so yeah, so all right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.